Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to today's unseen video. This is where we round up all the talking points from social media, and we're going to start with an apology, not from me because I don't make mistakes, but from PW Nexus. I really like these guys, by the way. So I don't know that they needed to do this, but it's kind of cool that they did. So here, look, a statement regarding the report we posted and Kevin Owens. So I think it was these guys that broke that news about Kevin Owens having an injury. And Kevin obviously was upset about that. So I just want to apologize to Kevin Owens for PWN's part in revealing the news of KO's injury before he got the chance. I personally was not told that he was going to be letting everyone know himself. Instead, it was an assumption that an angle would play out, such as Orton punting him and writing him off TV. Assumption wrong there, so I apologize for that. Our intention is to never take away from a moment like that for the talent that's entertained millions. But what's done is done at this point. We didn't try to tease it either, like some toxic accounts tried to portray, but instead we were looking deeper into it so that we could report the name without being wrong. My words on a podcast didn't help though, and I take responsibility for that and apologize. The post has gone on long enough, and I'm sure someone's going to read this and post that one meme about it being too long. I sort of feel a little bit like there's bits there that could have been taken out. Like, I don't really know that bit there was necessarily needed, you know? I think if you are sorry and you're going to apologize, which in all fairness to them, they do, you probably could have and should have just left it there. We maybe didn't need this has gone on long enough. I'm sure someone's going to do that. Do you know what I mean? But I didn't expect this out of them anyway. It's kind of nice to know where their minds were, what their intentions were. I don't know. I haven't really got any extra thoughts on this one, but I thought it was interesting enough to include. You really don't see the dirt sheets coming out issuing apologies. And as I said, I really like PW Nexus. I have nothing bad to say about them, so I'm going to say fair play. So, Wrestle Night, thank you. Larry, shout out to you. I don't know what that's from, Larry. I'm going to click on that and see where it takes us. Oh, it takes us here. Okay. So, well, we might as well do this story now. So this was doing the rounds. So this person said that they had bumped into Brock. This is the picture. Someone said, did you ask if he was going to come back to WWE? They responded, I did. He says he's not and that he is retired. Now, my feeling on this is, yeah, of course he would say that. Because at the moment he's caught in a legal case. It's a lot easier for him to just say, no, I'm done, right? I'm done, I'm retired. It's a lot easier to say that and then say, oh, I don't know, and then there'd be like follow-up questions, you know? Because the truth is, you know, he hasn't retired. We know that he was going to be in the Royal Rumble. We know that he was going to have a match at WrestleMania, and word on the street was that was going to be against Gunther. So we know that there were plans in place for him in 2024, but those plans obviously didn't come to fruition. And now, all of a sudden, he's retired. I mean, really, I think it's because he doesn't know what else to say. His contract is on pause, and it's a situation where, yeah, I'm retired. Please don't ask any other questions, because I can't really say anything. That's how I kind of read the situation, so I wasn't really buying it. I didn't really believe in it. And then, actually, James sent me this. James said you didn't believe it because we were talking about it during our WrestleMania 6 watch-along. And words kind of coming out, Elite Rockers, an update, Brock Lesnar is not retired. The Instagram post that is circulating on social media turned out to be fake. His contract is currently frozen by WWE after he was mentioned in the Janelle Grant lawsuit. Now, what I would say is, I don't know that post is fake. I could still believe that Brock bumped into a fan. They asked him the question and he said that he's retired. But that still doesn't mean that it's true, right? It still doesn't mean that what he said to that one fan is the absolute truth. It could just be there's no end in sight for this lawsuit. And you know, he might even have an idea that the lawsuit's not going very well. And to be honest with you, if it doesn't go very well, he is done. I mean, I can't see him coming back. To be honest, it's hard to see him coming back anyway. So perhaps in his mind, he is retired. But whether the lawsuit goes that way, whether it gets settled, then, you know, if it gets settled, maybe he could find a way back. I don't know. It's all up in the air, isn't it? I find it hard to believe that he's retired and there's been no official announcement or anything along those lines. Really, it's just they're focused on this case. That's the truth. So there we go. That's kind of a very messy situation. Right, Riley, thank you. Here we've got a picture of the WrestleMania 41 stage starting to be constructed. I wasn't sure. Again, when I see a picture like this, I'm like, oh, I need to do a quick search on this, an image search, because this could turn out to be them setting up a stage for AC/DC or something from like 7 months ago. But I did an image search and it didn't come back with anything other than people talking about WrestleMania. So yes, the next event at Allegiant Stadium is WrestleMania. This picture coming out, I don't have any reason to disbelieve that the process of starting to build the stage, builds and set up the ring and the lighting and all of that, I don't really have a reason to disbelieve that at the moment. Okay, Raw, here we've got some news. So, Edward, thank you. So, following on from last week's shocking moments, what will the aftermath be between Gunther and Jey Uso? Well, actually, we've got a bit more than that because we've got Adam Pearce giving us a full breakdown.
All right, everybody, Raw is live this week from beautiful Minneapolis, Minnesota. And after what happened on SmackDown, one man will be in the house. His name is Paul Heyman. And I'm sure he's going to have plenty to say. And where the wise man goes, apparently so goes CM Punk. He will be in the house, as will Seth freaking Rollins. And don't miss it, Jey Uso and Gunther under the same roof. What's Jey got to say after what happened in London to his brother Jimmy? We will find out. Don't forget the World Tag Team Championship is also on the line. The War Raiders will defend against the New Day. And after all the chaos surrounding the Women's World Championship, I'm finally going to handle it. And it will be done tomorrow night live in Minneapolis. It's the flagship Monday Night Raw, back at its normal time, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, live on Netflix. We're only a couple of weeks from WrestleMania. It's heating up, hot and heavy. And that is official. Ain't it, girl?
There we go. No mention of Bayley Lyra, so I'm not sure what the situation is there. We know that they're teaming together on SmackDown, but I was under the impression we had a Women's Intercontinental Championship match, but it's not on this rundown unless it's just been left off. So not sure what the situation is regards to that, but a pretty stacked show and a lot of excitement about Paul Heyman, CM Punk being on the show. No Roman, of course. Yeah, Henry, thank you. So here, Chris Jericho said that he'd be open to returning to WWE, and I'm really pleased that I got to see this clip, because when you see the clip, it's actually not as bad as I think it kind of feels. It feels a bit disrespectful to AEW for him to come out and say, oh yeah, I'd be open to going back. But actually, it's a little bit more like, listen, you know, it's not about the old regime or the new regime. Like, I was always open to going back if, you know, the kind of situation was required, or not going back. I think the point he's trying to make is that that is not a door that has ever been really closed. It's just that he's really enjoyed kind of what he's done and what he's contributed to AEW. So I don't think this is a clip or a message that's so much about that he's looking to go back. I think it's more a conversation about it doesn't matter that it's Vince that's gone or there. That was never a problem. Doesn't matter that it's Triple H in charge. That's not a problem. Like, I could go back, but I'm really enjoying, you know, being a part of AEW, contributing and making sure there's an alternative for fans, making sure there's an alternative for the wrestlers. But of course, the headlines are Chris Jericho is open to going back to WWE. That's the headline. But actually, when you hear him talk about it, it's a lot bigger than that. There's a lot more to it than that. So I don't think we'll be seeing him anytime soon. But listen, he may want one final run in WWE before he hangs up the boots. Right, Patrick, shout out to you. So WWE Main Event has now moved to YouTube. So in America, I believe it's on Peacock. Outside of America, and I don't know if it's all countries, it's on YouTube now for the first time. Main Event. I went and had a look, and yes, it is there. So I think before it was on the WWE Network. I don't know if when we went over to Netflix, if it was ever being shown on Netflix. To be honest, I don't watch it. But now it lives on YouTube. So Main Event and Evolve, and of course, Saturday night's Main Event for us. Those are the shows that you can find on their YouTube channel. Right, we had a look at the Brock news, of course. So we spoke about that. Apparently, Grande Americano is going to be in action on Raw as well. He wasn't mentioned. One of the most exciting newcomers to WWE, not even mentioned by Adam Pearce. That's an absolute disgrace. So there we go. Grande Americano is going to be in action as well. I'm going to actually go to other first because there's always a few bits that aren't quite WWE news, but they kind of follow on quite nicely. So I'm going to go to other. Yeah, I saw this clip of Cody tripping over. Here he is after SmackDown, taking could you imagine if he had just smacked his head there? I do like how he's like, it's all right. Go, it's fine. So he does take a little stumble. So Johnny, thank you. He could easily have gone boosh. He could easily have hit his head on those ring steps then. But he's like, I'm all right. So there we go. A little stumble there by Cody. Hey, this is how the Roast of Wrestlemania is doing. So they've set up for 3,100. They've sold 2,300. Only 800 tickets remaining. Prices range from $100 to $500. That'll be really fun. I mean, I would really be tempted to go to that if I was going to have a WrestleMania weekend in Las Vegas. I think this could be a laugh. You know, you've watched wrestling all day. You're going to have had a few drinks. You're going to go here and have a few more. Do you know what I mean? This is going to be... It's going to be messy, I would imagine. But yeah, that's after day 2. That's after Sunday comes to a close. It's a shame they're not showing it, but like on Netflix, but probably for the best. WrestleBuzz said, check this out. So at the moment, look at this. It's going for nearly $1,500. So you get, it's like a little booklet that opens up, right? And so it opens, and inside you've got Braun's autograph, Bray's autograph, Rowan's autograph, and you've also got Harper's. So 2018 Topps Undisputed Wyatt Family Quad Auto Booklet, currently at $1,425. So 1,425 on eBay, and it was ending tonight. And I didn't see what it went for. I've actually never seen that before. I've never seen this item before. I mean, what a wonderful item, but what a crazy price. But it is special, isn't it? Because, of course, Bray no longer with us. Luke Harper no longer with us. So, you know, very, very special to have those two. Clearly, those are the two that's pushing the price up. But to have them all, I mean, yeah, an amazing item. And then, look, we've got Alexa. So she was at Disney World's Haunted Mansion. It's mansion, isn't it? Not house. So, I mean, she looks amazing. She looks absolutely stunning, as always. And there we go. That is at the Haunted Mansion. So, yeah, looks like she is not able to kind of be on the shows at the moment. She's living her best life at Disney. So, listen, if she could be back, I'm sure she would. And who knows, maybe we'll see her on Friday. Perhaps she'll make her presence felt tomorrow. But you know my feelings on this. I am not going into the shows with any kind of expectations. So, Brady, shout out to you, buds. Appreciate it. Let's go fun. I'm looking for this. Bayley. Yes, this is what I was looking for. So here, Bayley said, no hard feelings, right? Mama's got an agenda. So there is Bayley Dosh Straps. So she wants the tag title and she's coming for, well, the Intercontinental, right? But this is a picture of Bayley Dostraps going back to 2020, right? Lyra said, this is a bit cheeky, right? A little bit cheeky, Bayley. Bayley said, I'll show you cheeky. Yeah, Wrestle Night enjoyed that. Perv. So there we go. I'll show you cheeky. And there is Bayley Dostraps. So, yeah, I thought that was a fun interaction, right? There was another fun interaction here. Patrick said, is Nia Jax injured or something? Nia responded, nope, she's not. I asked her. And Patrick was like, thank you. I really like that. And here, Borussia Dortmund, a football team in Germany, right? They said define aura, yeah? Define aura. And Drew McIntyre has done exactly that. Oh, look at... Now that's aura. That is off the charts aura. Look at Damian Priest being a big, scary monster. Define aura. Wrestle Night, shout out to you. So yeah, I did wonder if it actually said like see you tomorrow or something like that. So I'm a little bit confused as to when we're getting... Oh, here it is. Here, look. Here it is. 12 hours ago. Ding dong. Women's Intercontinental Champion defend... Ah, not worthy of being mentioned, Adam. Not worthy of being mentioned. I tell you, when people say that the women are being mistreated, it's things like this that make you think, you know? It's things like this that make you think. Slip your mind, did it, Adam Pearce? It's not a good look, is it? It's not a good look. Mark Firefly Forever, shout out to you. Ludwig Kaiser is the first man of all time to be accused of cheating, and not a single soul believed that he did it. It's true, isn't it? As soon as Charlotte went, is that why Kaiser's in my DMs? Literally everyone went, no, he isn't. No, he isn't. I agree. And then we've got this as well. Fig Heel says, WWE Thumb War Superstar blind bags have been hitting Walmart. Keep your eyes peeled. So here, look, we've got these, right? If for all you Thumb War stands out there. So it looks like you get this box. Inside you get this plastic ring with like an elastic band around it. It's red though for Raw, so that's good. Put your thumbs in there and then you put like these boomer heads on, and I don't really see how it's going to work, to be honest, because I don't know, perhaps you can, but they look a bit clunky. Sort of feel like they would get in the way a little bit, you know? Like imagine having a big plastic... Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know that I'd be able to get... I'm sure they've tested it, right? I just take thumb wars very seriously. You don't mess around with thumb wars, right? So here we've got Mr. Wah! Taking on Drew. That's Drew, by the way. Yeah, that's Drew. He looks very glum. They all look glum, don't they? They all look really... Why do they look so glum? And then we've got, there we go, Cody and Mr. Yeet. They're really serious. Why aren't they like gritting teeth? Like, ooh, you know, that kind of an expression. Instead of... Time for a thumb war. Well, there we go. Very exciting. Do you know what? If you're a kid, it doesn't matter, does it? If you're a kid, flipping lose your mind over this. I still want it now. So there we go. That's the fun folder. Fun little exchanges. Let's have a look at community. Wrestle Night said, in the span of 48 hours, Carrion has commented on 3 different posts of mine. Multiple likes, couple of reposts, and he liked a whole thread. I think it's official. I am the #1 Carrion Cross fan. I have no problem saying you are the #1 Carrion Cross fan, bud. And also, I think, like, he is so generous. I get a few people, like, sending likes and reposts from Carrion. Not on that scale. But he is very active online. We were talking during the watch along, like, why do people feel that Carrion deserves opportunity? I've never seen him do anything. And it's like, well, yeah, there you go. If ever you see how active he is on X, if you see his promos that he does on X, I mean, he is so engaging. And if you was just judging by what you saw on WWE TV, I could understand you being a bit underwhelmed. He doesn't really get any opportunity. Give him opportunity, though. I have no doubt he'll knock it out the park. Kapata, shout out to you. Got a follow from John Cena. Apparently Cody was following a load of people today. I saw a word on that. And Raymond got a like from Sheamus. Congratulations, buds. Congratulations. Right. Oh, there was a fun thing that I got sent from Miss Clown, which I didn't include. Miss Clown was doing these for community members. This was great, actually. Miss Clown did some for himself, and I saw him do some for Sonny. So if you want Miss Clown to do some for you, then I'm sure he will, right? I'm sure he's going to absolutely hate me saying this, because I'm sure he'll be inundated. But, I mean, I thought this was great. Look at that, Boomer. Yeah. Look at this Oscar winner right here. So, like these are Macho Man. Do you like my wrench? I'm gonna be a macho man. Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man. Oh my God, building the future. Look at this. So good. I don't know when these are available. This isn't AI, by the way. These have actually been made. Yeah, that's pretty much me. Look at that with my cats that I like to call Linda Meow. Linda Meow. Me and Linda. Look at this. I love this for us. And I love to carry her in that bag. Oh, look at that. There I am, adventuring. Look at me, hiking. I'm a hiker freak. Hiker freak. It's a limited edition Hiker Freak Days. Let's go. Look how jacked I am. That is so ultra realistic. I love that for me. So, these were so good. I saw some others. For other people in the community. So, there we go. Go and bother Miss Clown. I'm sure he can make some more, and I'll love to see them. So, yeah, I just wanted to share that. Let's get back and do thanks, and then we're going to run away. It's a real short one today, but actually, historically, that we have actually even not done some unscenes on a Sunday because there hasn't been much news. And not really loads today either, to be honest. Today was AEW Dynasty, and really that's the talk of the wrestling world right now. But still a little bit of WWE news for us to get our teeth into. But it's all about Raw. Don't forget, we will be starting a few hours before so that we can get into some conversations as we continue towards WrestleMania. This is the last week before the go-home shows next week, so hopefully we get some big moves made because we're running out of time, man. WrestleMania season will soon be at a close. So, Larry, thank you, my friends. Edwards, Steve, Huddle Talk, CM Chunk, World Hardcore Wrestling, Prane User Sports, TJF 1983, Bradley, Uncle Revel, Fly Music, Wrestling Junkie, Babs the Barbarian, Raymond, King Yeet Newsletter, the Mano 420. Shout out to you, my friend. I don't remember reading the Mano 420 before. A newcomer. Chris, shout out to you. Muggsy, shout out to you. Claire Webb, Las Vegas Mats, TJF 1983, Parker Tiffy Time, Patrick Smith, Wrestle Knights, Lucas, Jang Tae Sang, Sweet Chin Wrestling, Kelly the Wise Lady, and Wrestling's Biggest Fan. Wow, this one seemed to get some like extra support. Perhaps it's because it's the weekend. But yeah, really appreciate that. I've really enjoyed like Unseens recently. I mean, I really do try to make them as good as possible. But honestly, I think the ones that we've been doing, probably because we've been getting some good stuff to get our teeth into, I think they've been extra good. I think they've been even better recently. So yeah, let's see what this week holds. So thanks a lot. Appreciate it as always, my friends. I will see you on a stream, hopefully at some point this week, where we can get stuck into your thoughts and theories, concerns, questions, all of the good stuff. And on to WrestleMania we go. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.